Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Now I'm going to go straight in with a disclaimer because as you can tell from the title, there's going to be discussion of calories, weight gain, weight loss, eating habits, that kind of thing. So if you suffer from an eating disorder or anything of the sort, or have a bad relationship with food and think you may be triggered by this video, please stop watching now. Just stop watching because I don't want to be responsible for making anyone make any decisions based on what I say in this video if you do struggle with food or calories or food intake. And also on that, as a disclaimer, I am not a nutritionist. I have no education in food, nutrition, exercise, anything of the sort. This video is literally my own personal journey, my own personal experience and things that I have taught myself. There is absolutely nothing on this video that I am saying for you to do or follow because I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, not a dietitian. I do not have any education in that sense, and I am just literally telling you what I've been doing, what I've found works, and the start of my weight loss journey. Please do not go off anything that I say. Do your own research. Speak to someone who is medically trained. If you are thinking of losing weight and want to talk to someone, please do not use my own video as medical advice. Like, this is a learning process for me too. So if you are watching this and you do have a medical background or nutrition advice and you hear me say something wrong, please do get in touch. I want to know how to do better in things. So yeah, like I said, this is not an educational video. This is just me telling you what I've been doing and what I've found has worked. So yeah, if I say something that's completely wrong, please literally say it in the comments, put me right, because I don't want anyone watching this video and going away with bad advice. But yeah, like I say, I have no medical background. This is just what I've been doing, what I've found has worked, and what I'm going to continue with. Just taking my watch off because it's getting on my nerves. But if you've watched a video that I posted in January, you'd have seen why I put on weight, and I put on, I think it was about 2 stone, may have been just over 2 stone. I'm not going to say what weight I am because I know that really can be an issue with people, and I do post full body videos and images on social media, and weight looks different on everyone. So I'm not bothered if people know how much I weigh, but I am bothered if people weigh the same as me and it looks different on them, because I am tall, so that can have a big effect on how the weight is carried. People carry it in different places, so I don't want anyone to be looking at my videos or pictures and be going, oh, I don't look the same as her and I weigh the same. So yeah, I'm not going to tell you much I weigh, but I did put on 2 stone. I'm not sitting here thinking, yeah, I'm definitely going to lose that 2 stone. I'm going to see how it goes because I'm also going to the gym to try and build muscle. So I'm aware that building muscle, I'm not necessarily going to lose that entire 2 stone that I put on. I want to sort of become healthier, become stronger and become fitter. So yeah, I'm not aiming to lose all of that 2 stone. I'm aiming to also put muscle on. I don't have like a set goal that I want to reach in terms of weight. I just want to be healthier and be fitter. So yeah, I'm just putting that across now. But yeah, if you want to watch the video that I posted in January, you'll understand exactly why I put on the weight. I'm very much an emotional eater. Like when I'm stressed or sad or just high emotions, I do eat, and especially chocolate and ice cream, they would be my absolute downfalls. So quite a lot of that was consumed in those 18 months of just pure stress. So now I am in a lot better place mentally. I think that was the key for me. I wanted to lose weight last year when everything was sort of still going on, but obviously the breakup happened. I wanted to lose some of the weight to make myself feel better after the breakup, but I just wasn't in the right place mentally. Like no matter how much I thought I wasn't. But this year I am. I'd say I've only been losing weight for about a month now when I'm recording this. It's only been a month and I've already seen so much progress. I've seen so much progress at the gym. So yeah, you definitely need to be in the right mental place before you start trying to lose weight. Like that is a biggie. Like you can be thinking you're ready to lose weight and be trying. Oh, the delivery man, the Royal Mail's just here with my lashes that I needed when I was getting ready. I lost my train of thought now, that's fully distracted me. But what I was saying was the mindset you're in is a very big impact on your weight loss journey. Like you cannot try and lose weight if your head's not in it, and I thought my head was in it last year. I joined the gym, etc. It just wasn't, but this year it is, and like I said, I've seen progress pretty much immediately. So I know my head's in it now. I know I'm like emotionally past all the things that have happened, and I'm ready to like look forward and get to grips back with the gym and myself. So yeah, the main reason I want to do this is because I have an entire wardrobe full of clothes that I really love, and I wouldn't even say that I'm not confident as I am now, because although I've put on the weight, I'd actually say my confidence is more now than it was prior to me putting on the 2 stone, which is interesting because I know a lot of people find if they put on weight their confidence goes down, but I think the work that I did on myself last year in 2022 has kind of just put me in a position where I am so much more confident as a person, so my outside body doesn't really bother me. But the reason that I want to lose the weight is because of the wardrobe that I've got upstairs that I can't fit into. Like, some of the clothes I'm literally still so in love with and I just can't wear them, so that's annoying me. And I don't want to have to buy more clothes to fit my new body. Like, I don't have the money to literally just buy a whole new wardrobe, and some of the pieces that I've got up there I'm not going to be able to buy again because obviously they're going out of season, they're not available anymore. So yeah, I want to fit in that wardrobe, but I also want to get fitter, I want to get stronger, and I want to do more at the gym and be able to lift weights more and just be stronger basically. So yeah, those are my goals and those are what I'm sort of focusing on, rather than the aspect of how I want my body to look. Obviously I'll see changes in my body, but just clarifying, it's not a thing about confidence in my body that I am now. I'm very confident, I very much like my body as it is. I just want that wardrobe to fit me. So the main things that I've been doing is I downloaded an app called LifeSum. Now I know people like use MyFitnessPal and stuff like that, but I don't like how that app looks. It looks a bit too clinical. I will link it down below if I can. It's not an ad, this, by the way. This is just literally what I use. I like the interface. I like that it gives you a little rating on how your meal has been. Would recommend that app over MyFitnessPal. But yeah, basically my aim is, it tells you like obviously how much protein, carbs and fats you should be hitting. So I aim to actually go over the protein by quite a bit, because I think they say about 0.8 to 1 times the pounds you weigh. But again, obviously not medical professional, don't quote me on this, but that's what I'm aiming for. I mean, I don't hit it every day, but I do aim to have high protein, but then I'm also in a calorie deficit because I'm trying to lose the fat but build the muscle. So yeah, that's the main thing I've been doing. You can put in the app how much you want to weigh. I just guesstimated. I put the latter, you know, I put what I was minus the just over 2 stone that I put on. Then you can set how much you want to lose a week. So I went just for like a steady like £1 a week, so that my calorie deficit isn't like ridiculous, because otherwise you're going to restrict yourself, you're not going to stick to it. And I try and hit over the protein that it tells me that I need every day, because it's trying to set me up for weight loss, but I do want to build muscle at the same time, and I try to reduce the fat that I'm allowed. So that's how I've kind of been balancing it. So it's a calorie deficit but a high protein calorie deficit. I've also been incorporating eggs every single day. Like, I like eggs and I never really used to have them that much, but I have at least 2 eggs every day. Usually I do for my lunch. I have these like rubber rings where you can crack your egg and have like a little cute little, like, it's like an egg muffin fried egg. So I use them. I do 2 of them just with the like squatty 1 cal spray, and have it like in 2 slices of bread, so like cut in half, an egg either side. I had that for my lunch quite often. Also for my lunches I have tuna and cheese melts quite a bit, because tuna is really good for protein. But yeah, I just been trying to make healthier choices and not snack, because snacking is where I fall. Like, I'm so bad at snacking. So to like combat that, the way I've been doing my meals is I have breakfast as late as I can. I aim between 11 and 12 for breakfast, because, and I'm not recommending you do this if this doesn't work for you, but I snack throughout the day. So I found if I have breakfast like 11, I'm then not snacking before I have my lunch. I have my lunch later about 2, and then also not snacking before I have my dinner, and I can last as long, quite a long time before I have my dinner, and I usually aim for like 6, 7 o'clock. And then might have like a decaf tea on the night after, you know, like later on at like 9 with a protein yogurt, and that will do me. Like, I can do that and I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything, and I don't feel like I'm starving or anything like that. So that's how I try and deal with it, because snacking is such an issue for me. And if I'm going to the gym, I won't be as late with my breakfast, and I'll have my lunch early, because I'll have my tea or dinner, whatever you call it, straight after I finish work at about 5. So then I can go to the gym at 7, and then I'll have my protein yogurt or anything protein based after I come back from the gym. So for me, it's just more about trying to make sure that my meals are spaced at a time where it's going to stop me from snacking, because that is my major problem. And then on those days that I am going to the gym, I'm doing strength training. I don't like cardio, I don't really do it. I do the Stairmaster if I'm doing leg day, or sometimes even if I'm doing like a push-up all day, I will do the Stairmaster for like 5 minutes or so. But that's the only one that I'll do. I don't like the treadmill, I don't like the bikes or anything like that. I just use the Stairmaster. I aim to go to the gym like 3 times a week. I don't do anything crazy, because I don't have the time. Doing my YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, it just takes up so much of my time, so I just don't have the ability to go every single day, and I wouldn't want to anyway, because I think then I'd just be taking it a bit too far. Like, I didn't used to go to the gym, and I think going in full on every single day when you're not used to doing it is just a bit too much. You need to set a reasonable amount of times to go so that you can stick with it. Like, the key is consistency. And if you're setting yourself a goal of going 6 times a week and you know you're not going to stick to that, you're going to then stop going, and it's then going to cause you to get into the habit of not going. Whereas picking a goal that's reasonable and that you think you really can stick with, like for me it's 3 times a week, I'm more likely to continue going, and it'll keep up sort of like your own morale because you're hitting those 3 that you've promised yourself you'll do. So I'd say I've actually been doing this for like just over a month now, and I think at the 3-week mark I lost half a stone, so that's more than, you know, the calorie deficit plan that I was on, but I think it's because it was such a big drastic change. Like, I was really sticking to it, and now it's been just over a month, I've lost over half a stone now, so I am seeing the weight coming off, and it's really motivating seeing the weight coming off. And I've even had like a family member mention that it looks like I've lost weight. It's nice to hear that your efforts are actually visible even if you don't necessarily see it. I have taken progress photos beforehand. I haven't done any since, but I think I'll do some soon so I can sort of compare, because I haven't really noticed change physically as such. Like, I have a little bit in like my stomach area, that's a lot less bloated. I have seen that shrink a bit, and I measured my waist so I can keep a track on the weight loss in the sense of not just on the scales. That is the only place that I dislike, so I am taking waist measurements, and I have lost, I think, over 1 inch so far. So the progress photos, I need to redo them. They're also a good tip. It gives you more of a visual that you might not be able to see if you're looking at yourself every day in the mirror, whereas to comparing a picture side by side, you'll be able to see the differences a lot easier that way and see the progress that you've made. And I think the reason that I've seen so much difference on my stomach is because I have cut down a lot of the sugary products that I intake, because like I said, I'm a chocolate lover, I'm an ice cream lover, so my diet probably did have a lot of sugar in it. And because I've made so many changes in, you know, upping the protein, I'm not eating as much sugary products. So I think that's also really helped with my stomach area. But that's the kind of thing that I'm sort of getting at. It is a lifestyle change. Like, you have to be mentally ready to change like your whole lifestyle, because yeah, I do have days where I am completely not sticking to the plan. Today's probably going to be one of them because I'm going out with my friends. A few weeks ago I was at a friend's house, we had an Indian takeaway and Ben & Jerry's, and I think even last weekend, I went to an all-you-can-eat buffet with some other friends as well. So yeah, and Valentine's Day I got myself a box of my favourite chocolates and just ate the whole box. Although not in one night, because I think I would actually vomit. That whole box did go in like 2 days. So yeah, it's a lifestyle change. You need to be prepared that the changes you're implementing, you're going to have to stick to if you want to keep the weight off. It's not a case of you can do this, lose all the weight and it'll stay off. You're making changes that you can live with forever and implement forever so that you keep the weight off. But I am not making so many restrictions that I'm not enjoying life. Like, I'm still doing those things that I enjoy, like having food that I love. Like, I have not cut chocolate out. There is no food I have cut out. And those days where I do go over, like today, I know I'm going to go over my calorie deficit, but what I am doing is just acknowledging that today is going to be a bad day and just starting afresh tomorrow. I'm not going to punish myself. I'm not going to like really cut into my calories tomorrow, because that again will not help you stay consistent with everything. I'm just going to treat it like a normal day and stick to the calorie deficit and stick to the routine that I've been using and just carry on like normal, and that's working for me, and I'm losing the weight and I'm happy about it. I'm not sat here crying that I am chocolate, because if I want chocolate I'm having it. So yeah, do not restrict yourself, but do understand it is a lifestyle change. Like, whatever you're implementing now to lose the weight, it is something you're going to have to continue to keep that weight off. So just bear that in mind when you're starting it, and that's what I kind of mean when I say you need to be like in the right mental state to begin it, because it is such a change and you do need to have that sort of determination to keep up with it. But yeah, that is just the start of my weight loss journey. It's the things I've been doing, and that's how much weight I've lost using those things. There's nothing else, you know, I'm not using any supplements, anything like that. I'm literally just sticking to change my diet and implementing strength training. It's basic things, But like I say, you do need the willpower to keep up with it and to continue down that path. But I hope this video sort of giving you an idea and helps you a little bit, because I wasn't really going to do a video like this. Otherwise I'd have started it before I started the weight loss journey. But I had a comment on the last video that I posted, and someone else was in exactly the same position that I was in, and it made me realise that doing this video, it might reach one or two of you that's also struggling, and therefore it might help you to see what things are working for others, and also that you're not the only one going through that at the minute. So yeah, like I said, not promoting anything because I'm not a professional, but these are just the things I've been using, the things that I've been helping, and the things that I'm going to continue using and doing going forward. And then hopefully by the summer I can be like, yeah, I've lost like a whole stone. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's been helpful if you are on your own weight loss journey. But don't be hard on yourself. You can have days where you don't stick to your diet plan, you don't stick to the deficit, and that's fine, as long as the next day you get on track like normal. Don't punish yourself. Don't sit there eating celery sticks because you had a pizza the night before. Just move on. You've had that day. Carry on with your plan and you'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you here for my next one.